Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Alice Mike's podcast. It's another Music Friday for June 4th, 2021. We have new music that got released on Friday. And we got a new episode. We're going to talk about new songs that I recommend. And hopefully, everybody's having a good week. Hopefully, everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. That was last week. Long weekend, made it a short week this week, definitely. Yeah, man, it's just like you just look up and hey, it's Thursday, it's Wednesday. My mind was still saying, hey, it's Tuesday. That's good. That's a good thing, right? So yeah, let's say just thank you for everybody that's listening to the podcast from wherever you're listening from East Coast, West Coast, North, South, and everywhere in between. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, we're gonna go over recommendations of new music came out, and not a lot of music came out this week, but I mean, there's always a lot of. I mean, there's always music coming out this week, but this is the songs that I recommend. Yeah, so before we get into that, just remember all the music I uploaded to, not uploaded, but I put it on the Alice Mike's playlist on Spotify, so you can find it out there. All my recommendations from this week and the other past weeks or so, they're all there. And don't forget the social media pages, the Alice Mike's playlist. No, not Alice Mike's playlist. Alice Mike's podcast. Alice Mike's podcast on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me there. I share content about news, future stuff, behind the scene pictures. Any questions, please message me, Alice Mike's podcast on either Instagram or Facebook. Questions, concerns, shout outs, anything. Don't be afraid to send me a message, please. And from there, we're gonna talk about new music came out on June 4th. So we got a new single from El Fantasma named Agarra Tu Camino. Nice, nice song. Nice, you could say I want to classify it as a drinking song, but definitely might inspire some people to drink. I mean, it's all there in the title, Agarra Tu Camino. I mean, from there you could probably know what the song is about. It's Agarra Tu Camino and don't look back. Looks like it got composed by El Fantasma himself and somebody else. Yeah, it's just another song added to Fantasma's collection of either hit songs or songs que people are gonna know and probably request. So there it is, Agarra Tu Camino by El Fantasma. Yeah, definitely recommend it. And from there we go to está el grupo Clasificado y Banda Renovación. They sing the song called No Acostumbren a Perder. It's a single. It's actually composed by Adrián Chaparro. He actually composed quite a bit of songs, and he has a certain way to compose that you could kind of when it's composed by him. He also has this song called Gracias that Grupo Firme has been singing, and some other people. Gracias por aquellos que, something like that goes. But yeah, so this is a single by Grupo Clasificado y Banda Renovación, No Acostumbre a Perder. It's en vivo, it's live. Not a bad song. So put it in there. So go ahead and check it out. It's live. Banda Renovación, like always, plays really well. I've been able to see Renovación twice. One time I think more than 2 years ago, I saw them at a concert at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, and their set list was really good. That day it was a concert with La Renovación, it was Séptima Banda, and Gerardo Ortiz. Great concert. I mean, Renovación started first, and man, they really got the people going, and it was just, their set list was great. It was awesome. Yeah, so but then I saw him at Ruby's nightclub at Oxnard, and I mean the song selection was not as, for my taste, was not as good as it was at the concert, but we still had a great time. Yeah, I mean, either way, they're a fun time. Just sometimes se ponen a no, pues hay gustos a gustos, ¿verdad? Some people want to hear more corridos. Some people want to hear more, I don't know, más bailables, or pues hay gustos a gustos, and it's. But but their set list they had in the Microsoft Theater when they played that concert was great. It was awesome. Had everybody going. But yeah, but either way, Banda Renovación is definitely one of the better bandas. And quick little anecdote: before they hit it big on well, I wouldn't say too big, but before they got famous, they actually played in my one of my cousin's quinceañeras in Culiacan. And then I remember showing a video of them tocando, because sacaron unas canciones, unos CDs de ellos tocando puras tocaditas. And I think that's really how they got more known, because they sacaron estas canciones tocaditas en vivo that a lot of people haven't heard, or people were hungry for the type of instrumental. And Servandos, and then they still record a lot with Servandos ZL on YouTube. And I was showing them my dad Corny, the video of them. I think they were tocando Amores de Julia, o La Merejilda, or one of the videos, El Palo Verde, something like that. And they're like, he's like, yo reconozco los integrantes, el acordeón y esto, pues sí, tocaron esta quinceañera cuando fuimos. I'm like, no way. And he actually has a video of them too, tocando Ya se te va tu prieto, which is mi tío, my uncle, call him Kiko, favorite song. So let me see. I'll probably get it from him, and I'll upload it to my YouTube page and Alex Mike's podcast. Este is one of those, like, before they got famous, ¿verdad? So yeah, so that little sidebar, Banda Renovación de Culiacán, Sinaloa. Yeah, but so yeah, the song is it's called No Acostumbren a Perder. It's en vivo, grupo clasificado con Banda Renovación. And another single that came out by Canales, Sumando Kilos. I'm a big fan of Canales. I like his style. I like how he's real to who he is. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of him. This song is not bad. It's recorded good, sounds great. You could say it's another typical Canales song, which is not a bad thing to say. Go and check it out. Yeah, it's Sumando Kilos by Canales. And from there we go to you got Junior Salazar. He has quite a bit of live CDs out, bien variado. So definitely recommend you check out his other albums. But right now sacó un album called Las que le gustaba a mi papá, and it's the song that really stood out that I like is Pago al Contado. It's a cover, but yeah, it's a nice cover. Junior Salazar canta bien, el guy. So yeah, go and check it out. It's a live album. But yeah, Pago al Contado, Junior Salazar. The album's called Las que le gustaba a mi papá. All right, from here on, we're gonna Grupo Vanguardia. It's, I don't say it's a complete album, because I believe it's only like 4 or 5 songs que sacaron, pisteando con la banda en vivo. So Grupo Vanguardia con banda La Fantástica. Actually, Grupo Vanguardia last week released an album. So I guess they released I don't know si Las Obras or just released more stuff this week. But last week I recommended a couple songs, more than a couple songs from them, and then this week otra vez. So Grupo Vanguardia, Banda La Fantástica. I got a cover, que no se apague la lumbre. I believe son de los invasores. And then we have they sing la canción Una Vez Más, which is a composition from Juan Gabriel, but people probably know it more recently, I would say recently, by Conjunto Primavera. Yeah, it got really, I mean, I wouldn't say it wasn't famous by Juan Gabriel, I bet it was, but I just know it was recovered by Conjunto Primavera, and it's one of their biggest hits. So now they sing it with banda, and it sounds pretty good. So yeah, we got Grupo Vanguardia y Banda La Fantástica. Album's called Pisteando con la Banda, and the two songs I recommend is Una Vez Más y Que No Se Apague la Lumbre. And once again, all this music is going to be on the Spotify playlist of Alice Mike's playlist. So you want to listen to all this music, just go in there, and then the music there is there to enjoy. All right, so from there we go to Leonel El Ranchero came out with another single called El Duplicado. It's en vivo. Yeah, I mean, it's just a nice throwback corrido. Yeah, it's just como digo, it's a throwback corrido. It's nothing really special about it, but it just sounds good. Recorded, I mean, it's live, but it's recorded pretty good, and it sounds good. So, yeah, so Leonel Ranchero, El Duplicado, en vivo. Yeah, go ahead and enjoy it. So, suena bien. Como digo, it's a throwback corrido. I mean, it sounds good. There's no part of it that's special. Be like, oh, you should listen to this part. But I mean, it's just solid corrido. Go ahead and check it out. All right, now we have Los Elementos de Culiacán. A single called Morena Linda. They're a conjunto, but this time they're just playing with the guitarras y tuba. Yeah, and it's a song. I think I heard it first with Morena Linda with all right, so it's definitely a cover from well, not a cover, but I first heard it with this singer from Sonora called Octavio Natsorogay. Yeah, so it's a definitely old song, but yeah, these guys sing it. Morena Linda, Los Elementos de Culiacán. It's a live single. It's not an album. It's just a single, but yeah, go check it out. They have they have a unique way of singing. Some people like it, some people won't. But go and check it out. Morena Linda, Los Elementos de Culiacán. All right, from there we're gonna go to this guy. His name is Michel Cruz con la banda Anónima, and the album's called Balleneando desde Masa. I don't know what balleneando means, but I guess that person's balleneando desde Masa. The title song is called Alfredo Beltrán. It's a corrido. Yeah, that's that's the song I recommend from that album. Yeah, so it's Michel Cruz, featuring la banda Anónima. Name of the song is Alfredo Beltrán. All right, then al último I have this song called recommend. It's a artist from Las Vegas, I believe. The guy's name's Daniel H. or Daniel H. His first single is called El Psycho Bunny. Now, this song sounds really familiar to a song that I just cannot come up with the name that sounds really familiar. I might be mistaken, but go ahead and listen to it. So, it's called the name of the song called El Psycho Bunny by Daniel H. or Daniel H. It's a good song. I like the song, but it just sounds really familiar to me to another song. So if anybody of you could remember the song or at least suggest the song that sounds like it, please send me a message at Alice Mike's podcast in Instagram or Facebook. I know I've heard a song like it before. The, I mean, it's just guitarras con tuba, estilo campirano, and I mean, it sounds great. The song, it's a nice corrido. It's a corrido. I mean, and it's pero it just sounds really familiar to another song. And I know sometimes it's not intentional. They try to copy songs, stuff like that, but it's kind of just bothering me that I can't come up with the song that it sounds like. So if anybody comes up with the or any suggestion of the song that sounds like it, send me a message. Alice Mike's playlist on either Alice Mike's podcast on Instagram or Facebook. Just send it to Alice Mike's podcast on Instagram or Facebook, the message, and then if you do come up with the or suggest the song kind of sounds like it. I'm not saying the guy's copying or not saying anything like that. It could be just an unintentional or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't sound like any, and then I'm just confusing it with another other song, ¿verdad? All right, so that's all my recommendations for this week for June 4th, Friday, June 4th. New music came out. So go ahead and enjoy the music and but I mean, man, since everything's opening up, I mean, it's just like you're seeing, artists like just trying to get as many dates as possible. Like estás in either on Facebook and Instagram, you see, now they're gonna be in, this artist is gonna be here and here and here and everything, and getting concerts, and I get it that they're trying to, they've been not able to tour or get concerts and money for quite a while, so they're trying to get as much as possible. Pero aquí uno que también por los quiere ver, pues prices are high, space is limited. And look what's happening with los conciertos de Grupo Firme. Like in Texas, people are overselling their tickets by thousands, knowing that no hay espacio. So it's like, and hopefully those people get the refund. But it will suck to buy tickets for a concert. El último, oh no, there's no room, I guess that wouldn't happen in concerts. I guess that happens in bailes. But either way, I mean, it was in concert. I mean, buying a ticket and then your seat's not available, you can't. Or how about people buying the VIP tickets to be closer, and then al último, the people that didn't buy the VIP tickets have the same access as you did, and you spent 3 or 4 times more, 2 times more than the other people. I mean, I want to think my money's, when you spend something like that it's valued, it's valued to what you're buying. I mean, los otros that didn't pay as much and got in, I mean, hey, that's one heck of a deal. But, if you're the one that paid for the extra, and then I don't think it's fair. Let's put value on what the stuff you're paying for. But man, I mean, it's just concerts everywhere. I mean, artists are just jumping from there. I mean, it's like they're in Idaho, Texas, South Carolina, Florida, and then back to California. I mean, yeah, pero pues a ver, I mean, it's good that music is coming back, and bailes and concerts, and just if you do go out, be careful. Don't get too happy with the alcohol. Have a good time, everybody, pero también no se pasen. Let's try to, not get into fights and not be part of the problem. Let's let's take away the stigma of los bailes that there are always fights and there are always stuff like that. I mean, pero I mean, como digo, it's good that all this, that artists are, they're back touring and back to sharing their music and one aprovechar, verdad, que pues a mirarlos and have a good time and but I definitely see the ticket prices are pricey, definitely pricier than you add on, let's say you go into a club, you not only want to stand there, man, maybe want to get a table. You get a table, va a ser tanto más. And you gotta factor in traveling también. I mean, if you live in the greater Los Angeles area, then you don't have to travel that much. But let's say you live in the central coast of California. You have to travel 3-4 hours to go see anybody. And you have to put in hotel stay. You can stay overnight. Because of course you want to party responsibly. So yeah, it's just los que pueden, que bueno, verdad, vayan, aprovechen y have a good time. Pero ya que ojalá que se controle todo esto, and there was, before this pandemic, there was quite a bit of good tours together of our artistas juntos touring together, that was giving great opportunity to people to see artistas buenos, at the same time. Como I said before, when I saw Afinarte Music had the ranchando en la ciudad, when it had El Fantasma, Canales, El Potro de Sinaloa, Voz de Mando, all together. Those were great events. But I understand it takes time for to organize all los artistas, open up the schedules and make sure that they work out together. Y ahorita pues ha visto que quieren aprovechar lo más que puedan to try to get money, ¿verdad? And who blames them? Nobody. We're more than happy to go see them, pero I think we were just getting used to seeing this great tour list of artists, and pero yeah, it's good that everything's opening up. Everybody, be safe out there. Have fun if you go out to the bailes. I think it's gonna be for the next months. Just I think before winter hits, it's gonna be just like crazy. You're gonna see a lot of artists touring and trying to get as much possible. Y qué bueno, so yeah, but yeah, como digo, ticket prices are a little higher. I guess inflation, huh? Talk some economics, huh? Either way, thank you so much for listening today to Alice Mike's podcast. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy the music that I recommend. And don't forget, all this music is on Alice Mike's playlist on Spotify. And yeah, so the link, just search Alice Mike's playlist on Spotify and it'll be right there. And social media, Alice Mike's podcast, I have the links to the playlist as well. And then I have, you could listen to links to the different, be listening to this to Spotify or Podcrusher or iTunes or whatever you're listening, whatever device, whatever is the platform you use to listen to this podcast. If you follow me on social media, you'll be able to see all the links there and when I'm releasing new episodes and all that great stuff. So, just thank you so much for listening. Have a great weekend. I want to thank for the Man, tongue twister. I want to thank for all the encouragement to CA Truckline, Smart Stop Insurance, JC Herrera Trucking, and Unique Janitorial. Thank you so much for all the encouragement. All right, everybody. Well, hey, have a great weekend. Be safe out there. And remember, don't forget to smile. And nobody smiles back. And in front of the mirror, smile at yourself. You know, somebody's going to be smiling back at you. Have a good one. Be safe. Take care, everybody.